Okay. 1, 2, 3, action. What's up, y'all? This is Upbeat TV. I'm here with my co-host, Michael.
I'm here with my co-host, Liam.
And we got special guest today, Aero, HMB. Say what up.
What's going on, y'all?
And, we're here today to talk about the music scene in the city we're from. Shout out Milwaukee. Shout out to 414. Shout out to Bucks. And, let's dive into it. So, Michael, first question is for you. What's the last song you listened to by a Milwaukee artist?
One of my favorite songs right now is the song Dangerous by Zay Shakur. I shot a little visual for that. The song is, it's super dope. It's crazy to think like some of those sounds are coming out of Milwaukee and like.
Right, people don't expect
they
it.
do not get enough recognition.
Yeah.
Man. It's crazy. It's literally like
people don't expect it.
People in Milwaukee, and there's so much talent in the city, and I think that's one of the reasons why we had to do this podcast.
Facts.
Simply the fact that there's way too much talent in the city and not enough people know. So it's not just for people in Milwaukee, but it's to give the outside world a little look at Milwaukee and like what's going on in this pretty this hot spot for creativity.
Facts. I was gonna say like I like completely agree with what you said. Like it's a lot of talent. It's a lot of like underground talent in Milwaukee.
Right.
Because Milwaukee itself doesn't really get spotlight. But, like, the people who do get spotlight, like, they're great. Don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
I couldn't even tell you, bro. I think Milwaukee just, like the perception of Milwaukee is, like, it's like a real, like, trap city type shit. I would, like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's a separation. Like, it's a segregation in the city, and it's a separation between, like, sides and, like, what you're supposed to listen to based off where you're from, or like what you're supposed to like based off where you live. And then like if you're not from over there, then you're not really supposed to like it or whatever. But we all just need to really kind of just come together, I feel like, and like learn that we can't be even competing with ourselves. We should all be a team. We should be competing with Atlanta, LA.
I think there's a lot of people who have this, they'll support who's local until they start, making it somewhat big, or like they actually get put on a pedestal, and it's like you can't think of those artists being better than you or like anything like that, because like it means nothing. You're on your own journey. They're on their own journey. But it's like if Milwaukee gets put on the map, then it's gonna be good for everyone. So it's like we gotta break past that point of like.
And it's like a lot of people, bro. Like from my experience, just living in Milwaukee, it's a lot of people who kind of they just want to be one up on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like. They just want to be the man just to be the man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
with each other.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, bro, like, if, like you said, bro, like, if somebody make it, it's good for everybody in the city. So, like, It don't matter who first, because if whoever first going to open the door for you, then you might even be bigger than bro, but somebody had to get through the door, you know what I'm saying? Like,
to be honest, like, the last person I seen recently make it out of Milwaukee is Lakia. Like, shout out Lakia. She doing her thing. She talented as a bitch. And she claimed Milwaukee, but it's like she said some things, and then the whole city kind of like turned their back on her. It's like that's really the problem with Milwaukee. Like what she said wasn't really false. Like y'all just don't want to accept that she said that and want to say that she's hating on y'all and da da da. Yeah. But it's and it's honest. Like that's why she had to get out of Milwaukee, because of that same reason. So it's like I feel like we got to change the community here and change the culture here, kind of like the mindset.
I think we talked on this a few times, Liam, but just, the importance of networking within creatives, not only, rappers and producers and stuff, but, networking with people who do digital art, who just do different things. There's a lot of those people in the city, too, and a lot of people who necessarily aren't even artists, but their crafts are sales. Their crafts are marketing, too. Utilizing those people and saying, how can I get on Instagram, how do I get in front of labels? How do I attract more sales? How do I make more money? And like utilizing those people as well, I think is super key.
Yeah, and hopefully those people watch this and they want to tap in and they want to, build the network and the net worth up. Because there's definitely enough people here to get that shit started. But
yeah, you're kind of building a little network yourself.
Oh, yeah.
With View Studios. You want to talk a little bit more about that and what that is?
Basically, View Studios is just a creative space. Like, we making clothes, we throwing shows, events, parties, pop-ups, all that type of stuff. And we just really, like, we kind of just going with the flow. Like, It was a spur of the moment idea.
More of like the reasoning you're kind of telling me about too.
Oh yeah, it's really for me like View Studio to me is like the space where I want to help artists like kind of find like their culture and like how we all like come together and or how we all can relate. Like View Studio basically is supposed to be like the space where the youth can come, do shows, network, follow each other, so we're all connected, we're all cultured. It's like our space, it's our spot to be at. Like, oh, you go to View Studio? Oh yeah, I was just there. Oh, I seen you at Views. Oh, what are you doing here? Like, it's a place for all creative people and all people who want to be in the culture and want to help push it forward and build it up in a positive way. That's what it is for me, because I didn't have that when I was started making music and stuff. There was no place to do shows. I didn't really know many people.
In like a barn or something?
Yeah. We were performing in a bar. Shout out Johnny and Zay. We did that shit for real. And Los.
Hey, man. Shout out my nigga Liam and Simon for putting that shit together, bro. Because, like, the View Studio, bro, it ain't nothing like that in the city right now. It's damn near like the first of its kind, bro. No bullshit. And shout out my nigga Michael for the podcast, too, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody in this bitch.
Well, let's get on to the next.
So who's the last Milwaukee artist you've been bumping? Who have you been listening to in Milwaukee, Liam,
honestly, I've been not listening to music that much, but the last song I listened to by a Milwaukee artist was actually, what the fuck was it called? It was by Kill Dawn. Yeah, but it wasn't that song that I was literally listening to. Like, that was just the next song. It was, Anthem, Heartbreak Anthem by Kill Dawn, bro. I just met, bro. He gonna be at Views. He fired, bro. He different. I fuck with bro's music and his energy. And yeah, I was listening to Heartbreak Anthem. That's the first song I listened to this morning when I woke up and took a shit. So
who else do you like? Like what's going on in Milwaukee right now?
Shit. Who I'm listening to and who I like, you know, Lil Johnny's music is always fire. I listen to his shit. He needs to drop. He got a lot of unreleased.
To me, Lil Johnny sounds like an industry like giant. When
yeah.
I listen to him, I cannot believe.
He's the most versatile artist I know.
That nigga is so underrated, bro. Lil Johnny ass is cold. Nigga.
Right,
like,
yeah. He can do anything.
He can do anything at like the top level.
Yeah.
I think the first song I heard by him was Eskimo Bros. With you in it too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That was a minute. You guys coming up. You're doing a part 2 for that, right?
Yeah, we got a part 2. We got a lot of.
Is that hype or is that?
No, this is really a part 2. Okay. Miles is on it.
Because you've been promising me a rock album.
Oh yeah, there's so much music in the vault right now.
2 years, yeah.
It's too much, like, and we also trying to do other things, so it's hard to get the music out. But you know, it's there. Like, we got music. We really just waiting for the industry to let us in so we can give it to you guys, because we don't want to give it away and just have it be overlooked. So, you know, Lil Johnny, who I listen to, you know, who else I listen to? Cleo Fox. I still listen to that shit that he dropped back then. He needs to drop again. I got projects with him. I got projects with Johnny. I listen to myself. I listen to Aero.
Do you know who's one of my favorite artists? Do you know Greg, G3 the Plug?
Yes, G3. G3 really be rapping, bro.
He is so different. He's just got a really like cool style to
him.
He got a good ass like energy about
him.
Yeah.
Genuine nigga, like,
yeah, exactly.
Cool
Yeah. So I've been listening to Zay put me onto one song that they did together, and then I've been listening to, honestly, a lot to Emmy, and then AMG Re-Up. Do you know who that is?
I seen him around. I never met him, but
Dude, he's got an Atlanta sound to him.
Yeah.
He goes so crazy. Yeah, like I heard one of his features on Don Vito's album. I think it was Cali Order, and I was like, wow, this dude's living in the future.
Yeah.
The thing I like about like Re-Up and like Emmy and him, like all them niggas, bro, like they really like invest in their music. You know what I'm saying? They want to get, exactly. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like quality. They pay for studio. They're not scared to invest in. You only get what you put in. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
True. Very true.
Yeah, shout out Emmy and Don Vito and all them, man. I've been worked with them. You know, I've been knowing them. They genuine as fuck. Like, it's a funny story how I even met Vito, bro. Like, literally,